Okay, good morning. Thank you for the invitation. We will try to be very brief. From Everis, which is a consulting company, it will be me, João Ferreira, and Luís Brandão, my colleague. We were asked to do two things, to talk a little bit about VCW and our experience with VCW, and also how the VCW can anticipate healthcare challenges for 2020. So what we will do, I will talk a little bit about VCW and our experience with VCW, and Luís will talk about out-of-the-box challenges and trends, and how can they be in the relationship with VCW. So, very briefly, 5 health IT trends: informed and demanding patients, simplifying administrative procedures, measuring quality of life, diagnosis and treating each condition individually that we have seen today, predictive models to support clinical decisions. How can the VCW help? And we will start to go into the VCW now in the conference, the VCW that I have behind me. One of the advantages that we have seen on the VCW, it helps us to anticipate, identify, and evaluate impacts. And how? The first thing is it helps us to structure questions. It's a process. And we can structure and we can make the right questions and develop a process with them. So information. How can we incorporate app-generated information into the caregivers and to the doctor's assessment? How can we do that? The VCW as a process will help us to do that. Cost management, how to control overall expenses but still maintain high healthcare levels. VCW is the process that can help us to assess that. How to assess the impact of having all this information regarding each patient for the society. The VCW as a process helps us to do that, but also helps us to involve different stakeholders in the process in this analysis. And we have used this approach. We have done a number of projects with the VCW, and this is just an example, and Luís Lages will talk a little bit more about it afterwards. We have done this process by asking the right questions, by involving the right stakeholders, in our assessment. And Luís will now talk about a little bit out of the box regarding trends and regarding the future.
Thank you, João. We are fast, okay? Now, the challenge is to present you the 5 health IT trends for 2020 in less than 5 minutes, okay? Let's start with the first one, informed and demanding patients. Patients act like consumers. They are demanding. They want the best doctor at the best price. What we will see in the future? A solution, easy to wear, where patients can use information and data about themselves and providers to get the best treatment at a time, place, or price convenient to them. I will now show you the second trend.
Toray Industries and NTT have jointly developed an electrically conductive functional material that allows anyone to gather such data quickly and easily simply by wearing it. This is the breakthrough material called Hitoe. Hitoe can provide continuous monitoring of heartbeat and cardiac electrical activity. This enables users to collect such data comfortably and effortlessly as part of their everyday life.
As you can see, medical care is no longer confined to doctors in clinicals or hospitals. Okay? Nowadays, everybody uses a smartphone or a smartwatch or wearables. These gadgets provide a lot of data that is important to clinical decisions. And in the future, so our future is SOTA. What is SOTA? Let's see.
In the social environment, NTT data is gaining knowledge about the real-time living conditions of people who are aging at home and developing systems to provide active preventive care services tailored to the needs of this population. Collecting data through a variety of sensors, including motion detectors, bed pressure sensors, and others. The systems can visualize the living conditions of elderly residents and have a communication robot address them in ways appropriate to the situation.
got more 3 minutes. The third trend is simplifying administrative procedures in clinical practice. These are two examples that what are we doing in some projects. One example, voice recognition, helping data input in softwares. We use this in a smart ICU project, in the intensive care unit, and integrate electronic health record with Google Glass, allowing hands-free assistance to patients by the doctors. The fourth trend is a change in approach how doctors exert medicine. From a traditional medicine point of view to a precision medicine. In traditional medicine, patients with the same diagnosis get the same therapy, some benefit, others don't. Well, in precision medicine, all benefit. But to get this personalized therapy, we need more information. Not only electronic health record information in the systems, but also genomic information, and habits information, and environment information. Let's see an example of environment information.
My home is intelligent. It keeps careful track of my well-being, monitoring the quality of my sleep, and sensing when to wake me naturally. It understands what's good for me, suggesting a diet plan based on nutrients my body needs, as well as the foods I love. And when my home feels I can benefit from a change of setting, it adapts.
So the last one is big data and predictive models to support clinical decisions. We are developing a project now in a hospital in Spain that is a smart ICU intensive care unit. What are we doing? First, we collect data from the patient's bed, monitors, lots of monitors, lots of equipment, and also collect data from clinical staff. Okay? Then, with predictive models, we transform this data in information. And this information helps clinicals to clinical decisions and the medical attention priority in each bed of the patient. Okay? So these are an example of some partners of this project: Johns Hopkins Hospital, Louisiana State University, Hospital Sírio-Libanês de Brasil, Hospital Frêne de Argentina, Grupo Band Médica de Chile e Distrito Federal de México. These are the trends I would like to talk to you about. We think that IT can help healthcare providers and help patients anywhere, anytime, in any place. Thank you.